see a lot of pictures when some other fighters took the jacket. Now I have to, and I will put this jacket in my garderobe, and it will be there many years. Thank you.
Over here. To kind of go off of that, Jeff said, it was a mistake back in 2016. Was that knowledge, did that bother you for a long time? And then how good does it feel to hear that from Jeff?
Honestly, it's bothered me because I'm always with the clean sport, and I always happy when the test like USADA or other people come to my house, find me in the house. It's not easy to be in the location always, but I always happy when they come, when they test the fighters, because this is sport, everything can happen, and everybody have to be clean.
Well, looking at your fight,
if we call UFC sports, this is mean like everybody have to be in same position, in same level, and everybody have to be clean.
Well, looking at your fight on Saturday against Dustin, you wanted to fight on this date, and Dustin was the man up. I'm curious, did you know at some point you would have to fight Dustin, considering he's always in the top 5 at lightweight?
Yeah, I always thinking about him because I don't know, all his life in the top, on the top 5, and it's my dream fight someone like Dustin who have big name in these sports, and I'm very happy because he is gonna be in my list.
And looking at Dustin since his fight against Khabib, how do you think he's grown as a fighter, or do you think he's kind of the same, just more experienced?
Honestly, he's the same, maybe become more old, and he doesn't believe he can beat me. His coach doesn't believe he can beat me, and I know I can make this fight easy.
Khabib said he's expecting a finish sometime in round 2 or 3. Is that what you're also expecting?
Yeah, I will finish him because I'm in the different level. I'm a best fighter in the world right now.
Sean Strickland was in here, and we asked him about his opinion on the new gloves, and he didn't like them at all. He said he's curious who designed them, and it didn't feel like they'd ever been in a fight.
Honestly, I don't like too much because it's become look very old after I using 2 weeks, And I ask you if they give me new one for the training.
In terms of actually how they feel in the fight, how different are they?
Feel little bit. It's more hard, and but almost same, I think almost same. But when you try to open your finger, it's a little bit difficult. The new one is keep your finger close a little bit.
How many extra rounds of guillotine defense have you done in this training camp, if any?
I defended from guillotine today morning. We did some drills. Yes, I am not lying. I'm sure.
Islam, you said that you don't believe Dustin thinks he can beat you. So if that's the case, do you believe when he's in there he might almost try and quit earlier on? Or do you think because it's his last chance at a title, he might fight until the very bitter end?
Honestly, my style, it's a war style for him. That's why he can beat some striker. He like one of the best striker in this game. But we're not striker. We're MMA fighters, and my skills on different level. Yeah, I can striking with him, but I told you guys, if I want to make this fight easy, I know the way, and everybody don't know the way. Always when his opponent pressure him, take him down, he have same problem always.
What would you describe Dustin Poirier's legacy if this was his last fight? How would you describe his legacy in MMA?
I hope he not retired after this fight, and I think he's one of the biggest name in this sport. That's why I respect him. I respect him because he have a lot of crazy fights in this sport, and just happy to beat someone who have big name like Dustin, because for the legacy, it's gonna be maybe biggest name in my list. I know people understand because for the lightweight belt, I can be champion many years before, but the all fighters, I think, run for me. You know, I always on all my career have problem fight someone from top 10, top 5. You know, they're all high, but people understand, and all UFC or MMA fans understand my skills, and my style is a war style for everybody. I can be 2 division champion, and I'm waiting for this chance. Charles is a good guy. If I can help him one day, he can join with us to the camp, come to Dagestan. He have very good striking, high level grappling. We can help him with the wrestling.
If he faces Kobe, what's your...
I think Charles can finish him because Charles, it's a very dangerous guy, you know. Every second this guy looking for the finish. And how many finishes he have, I think, more than everybody. That's why this guy have very high level skills.
Khabib retired after 29 fights. This will be your 26th. Have you ever thought about retiring on top? Is that something that you would ever do, or?
Khabib retired because he's not become old, because his mother all his life miss him in the home, because he travel a lot, but I feel every camp I feel I am improving, you know. When I feel I'm not improved, I'm stay same position or I go down, I don't want to fight. But right now, I check my conditions level, everything. Every year I check, you know, and I always improve. But I don't think about retired right now because I have some target, you know.
You guys had Belal training in your camp for a little bit there, and he said after working with you that you were the LeBron James of MMA and that Khabib is the Michael Jordan of MMA. What does that mean to you?
Belal, it's our close friend. He always, when he have time, join to the camp, help us, and we've helped each other, you know. He have good experience in this sport. He working with Lara, our team's guys, you know, and good advice. And I think maybe he will come to Dagestan for the next fight for the camp because he will fight in Europe, and it's gonna be easy to him come from US to Russia, training there a little bit, and move to Manchester.
If he wins the title, would that change your plans at all for maybe moving up to welterweight if he's able to defend it and hold it for a while?
It's hard question, but I think he can beat Leon because, you know, I saw how he training. He always did like a lot of drills. When he know where he's not good, like, and he ask Khabib, ask other guys who is good in the wrestling or somewhere, and he always want to improve, you know. And if he beat Leon, I don't know. We have to sit with the manager, with the team, coaches, and talk about this.